First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2019 draft from Oklahoma. It's Kyler Murray.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award, and he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
That's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down, and he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Calvin Ridley more than justified his first-round selection in 2018. 64 catches as a rookie and found the end zone 10 times. Did a nice job getting open right there and picking up a first down.
Now this throw caught left side, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Throwing on first down is Murray. They complete it to Hill. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Tyreek Hill from last week. There are the numbers. 4 catches, 74 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Murray again. Now it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That'll get them to first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. We're scoreless after 1. To throw, it's Murray. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Murray, out to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Kyler Murray with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives.
Here we go. 20. Right there. 56. Check that.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And this one complete to Reed. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Gore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Gore again here on 1st down. Gore hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. KC last year on 4th down, 12 of 15, 3rd best in the league, and they're going again. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a 1st down. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Here's Murray. It's Hill, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The rookie DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Murray sets to throw on 4th. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. A final shot before half from Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. DK Metcalf with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Let's go.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Gore. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
Here we go.
Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop. Now on second down, this is Gore. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Garoppolo now. They go with a screen to Gore. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up fourth down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on third down.
And ordinarily on third down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They got the victory last week. That was against the Baltimore Ravens, and they have the lead here as well. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 35. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On the ground, it's Cook. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Murray now. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Murray now to throw. He can run for Kansas City. Touchdown.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's 6, baby. We got it all day up in here. We got all day.
He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. That'll be taken in the end zone. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
So they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Kansas City, they're on a nice early roll as Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.